Yes, Plummers Big Show, Vintage Show. Chompy's here, Drapey is over there, and a big episode brought to you by Toyota. Good for footy. On the rundown today, Chom thinks he's Steve Irwin. He's been wrestling with Crocs and doing weird shit in FNQ. Drapes is on Possum, or maybe it was a sick rat, I don't know. Butts is going to Thailand, courtesy of the Thai government. It's fantastic. I've filled out all the forms and had all my shots, and I can't wait to get over there. And Butts gave Xander not a bath today, I gave him a day spa. Okay, he had a central day spa. He had 3 different sorts of baths and then a dog wash on the way home. That's how well I was going at Scans.
It stands.
Good to see you Stevie Irwin. Look at you and your bloody private crocodile videos. Hey?
You happy with them?
How'd you go there up at Port Douglas?
Mate, it's so good up there. Unbelievable.
Long way. It's a bit troppo.
26 and sunny every day. Got a nice tan. Go to the Great Barrier Reef. See some crocs. Good food up there. There's actually stuff to do. Unlike Noosa, which is a dead-end town of old people, Port Douglas is bustling.
No, I'm not sure about that. Noosa's beautiful.
Better weather.
Hey?
It was raining Noosa all week. Port Douglas,
Shut up.
sunny. Beautiful.
You got to play it a bit more like Jack Higgins, mate, and pump places up. Quickly, give us your highlight. What was your best? And if you say you stood on a dead fucking crocodile, you're off, okay? What was your highlight? And do it quick. No more telling long stories on this show. Quick stories.
Take a leaf out of your own book, son. Great Barrier Reef. Unbelievable. Snorkeling. Seen a moray eel. Seen one of them?
Moray, yeah, I know a moray.
Big, 1.5 metre. Ugly thing with big fangs on it.
Did you touch it?
No, mate. They bite you.
What about, did you touch any animal?
Fun fact, you know eels, no one knows how they give birth to one another. Apparently they go out to the middle of the Coral Sea every year. Like all the ones, even the ones in Melbourne, they leave from Melbourne all the way up to the middle of the Coral Sea and they have like a big mating sesh.
Move on.
they have a big boom boom sesh in the Coral Sea and then they all go back to where they live.
Look at you, like a marine biologist.
Is that not great?
No, it was very good. I want to get to Drapey because look at him, he looks very sexy up there. Quick one, how's the crocodile? You're very excited about this crocodile. You're putting your special Insta fans only. Look at this crocodile. I could wrestle this crocodile.
Only close friends on that.
You had your high test up and saying you were going to wrestle it down. You would have shut yourself. Yeah. That looked very good.
5.5 metres long. Paid $35 to Bruce Belcher's Crocodile Tours and seen 7 of them.
There you go.
All in the wild. Very good.
You look fresh.
Thank you, mate. I feel good.
Just quickly, before we get to beautiful Drapey, Xander was sniffing around for stories at your club today and was suggesting you were a bit injured. Don't let him take the shit exclusive. That's mine. Are you okay?
I'm fine, mate. I just come out of the last drill and just get a nice rest and I'll full train on Wednesday and go on the weekend happy as Larry and fresh of mind, fresh of body.
So his story saying
fabricated.
Saw kangaroos lacking a bit of bounce into Freo was bullshit. Oh, mate, look down there and say it's bullshit.
I've had a week in far north Queensland. I could not be fresher. Fresh of mind, fresh of body, ready to go take on the Dockers over in Bunbury.
There you go, Xander. Clip that up, son. How are you, Drapey? Look at you on the old Riverside. You look amazing.
Oh, finally. Thanks for throwing to me. But feeling good. I almost forgot we were recording and could have been a Lynchy having a bat type setup, but luckily I remembered last minute.
Well, you look very healthy, but the team's battling a bit. Are you okay? No. Are you cooked?
Is Brisbane cooked? Is that
yes, that is the question.
I don't think so, Butsy. I don't think so.
Okay. How's Fags? How's Fagbot?
Yeah, Fago, he's good. He was a little bit fired up on the weekend, which is probably fair enough. We haven't been playing to where we'd like to at the moment, but I think he rounds it out pretty well in the team meeting at the start of the week, gives us a good perspective on it, and I think we'll be all right.
Okay, that's good. I'm not getting you on to have a press conference, but I love my cats, I love my roos and my lions. Okay, so I'm asking these questions from the heart. Have the boys still got the hunger? Because you don't want to be peaking now. Let's not worry about that. Let's peak in about 10 weeks' time. But is the hunger there, Drapey? Go again.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot of guys, like obviously myself, I wasn't a part of what they've done the last couple of years, and a few guys that were injured weren't a part of it as well. So they're still driving the group and, definitely still hungry. Just in a bit of a lower patch at the moment. But I think on the weekend we actually played some really good footy and Freo are flying at the minute, and we got close to them, but didn't quite get it done.
Okay.
Freo best team in the comp at the moment, I reckon.
Are they?
I'd say so, yeah.
You got to play them. Are they, Drapey? They're pretty good?
Well, winning 11 games in a row probably puts you as the best team in the comp at the minute.
I don't think I'm breaking any news there, am I, Drapesy?
No, but hey, Well, I say that. It sounds like a silly.
You've been watching
They've
footy
got a home
lately,
ground. No, lots of footy. They've got a home ground advantage. I think the Cats are very good, but they had a little.
They've got a home ground advantage.
Snafu. No, I'm just saying Freo. A lot of those games were at home that they've won. But I think beating the Lions was a bit of a test. To be honest, I was putting them. I was going to judge them after the weekend, and they did impress me.
You got to be good to win 11 on the trot.
Yes. You do.
11. It's pretty.
A few years ago, the Kangaroos won 11 on the trot and missed the finals. So let's just not get too carried away.
When was that?
Back in the year when Boomer and all the boys got retired.
Oh, 2017.
They're on top of the ladder.
Yeah.
Might have been 10, but it was around that. And this time last year, everyone was saying hound the Premiership Cup to the Pies. So let's just not go off in the holster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very fair.
Yeah. Last one, Drapey. What's the most important thing you boys need to fix in the next 2 or 3 weeks? Take us in a bit.
Probably just less thinking and just doing. I think we're overthinking a little bit at the moment, and just understanding that we're a good team, and when we're playing to our strengths and just let it happen, good things happen. So I think it's almost trying a bit too hard at the moment, and you get caught up in stuff you shouldn't be focusing on. So that's probably the main one for this week, I reckon.
I like that. Fair enough. Some of those outside pressures, like having rodents in your house, skinny-looking, half-dead rodents.
Can attest to that. It gets to you.
Yeah, that wasn't. Moving to Queensland, I probably wasn't thinking the hardest thing would be dealing with the animals in my house. But yes, there has been a bit going on, Butsy. You could say a possum or two or a bit more.
More?
Take us there, Drapesy, because we all seen it from your Instagram story for close friends as well. Which
I was a close friendser, was it?
Big Butsy made it on too. Take us in there. What happened?
Yeah, last week I saw something in the living room and I thought it was one of Romeo's toys. So I left it, and just as I was leaving, walking out the house, I noticed it was a rat and not a toy. So first thing I did was told Izzy. Izzy started screaming, and then it was my job as the big man of the house to sort it out. And I was screaming as well, obviously. And
bit high pitched.
Yeah, I removed the rat and got rid of it, but I reckon the rat was on its last legs, so it makes the story a bit less brave. But I let him go out down the street, and he kind of barely crawled away, but I think he came inside to die, to be honest. So it wasn't too brave.
Might have been because you used a garden rake to remove.
Well, on that, Drapey, can you talk to us about how your technique, because it was pretty good, and there was sort of plan A, B, and C. You started with a garden rake, which was a bit weird. You're raking its tail, but your genius to get the bowl and the cardboard, did you get that off YouTube or TikTok or something?
No, just, in the moment, just thought of it, and it's just that classic bowl you have in your house, the multi-purpose. It's the popcorn bowl, it's the spew bucket, and now it's the rat removal bucket as well. So, removed it, got rid of it. Job was done. But there's been a few animals, Butsy. There was a possum that I found as well.
Fair dinkum.
Wow.
A few weeks before, I heard a bit of noise up in the roof, and then a couple of days later, a bit of a smell started to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And then went up into the roof with my brother, and my brother, he went up first and immediately started throwing up because there was a dead possum just wasting away with flies up in the roof.
We don't like dead ones.
So called the agent. The agent sent the handyman round, and he went upstairs to get rid of it. And as he picked it up, it fell apart.
We've been up there for
Beautiful.
He picked up the legs, and it fell apart. So this is the landlord's dad is the handyman. So
like lamb off the bone.
Lamb shake.
Yes,
Lamb
like a
shank.
nice-
Yeah, beautiful. Brisket.
Yeah. So he was up there going, it's falling apart, and then got rid of it. So that happened, and then in that same day, we also had a monitor lizard run up the driveway. I don't know if you've seen any of them before, Butsy, but they're a pretty big lizard. It's probably, what do I say, about...
Lizard?
No, not the frill neck lizard, but it's probably about a metre and a half, 2 metres long.
Oh, Komodo dragon.
So backstory on that one, a week before, one of the neighbours came around and said, we've lost our lizard. Let us know if you see it. And Izzy took his number. And the guy come round, and it was a lizard removal as well. And pretty much this guy, I've never seen him again. I don't know if he's my neighbour or not. But he was like on his hands and knees with garden gloves, like tackling this lizard, getting rid of it.
That's amazing.
Steve Irwin. You think
It's all
I'm
been
Steve
happening.
Irwin?
He's Steve Irwin.
He's Steve.
I
He's
wanna
got
move
Australia
to
Zoo up
Brisbane.
there.
Have you made neighbours? Like, do your neighbours know who you are, or do they're only into league? Like, have you made friends outside of footy?
Yeah, I've met a couple of the neighbours.
Tell me about
down at
them.
Local shops. Yeah, she said, "Oh, I hear you play a bit of AFL," and I was like, "Yep." She said, "Who for?" And I was like, "Oh, the Lions, Brisbane." She said, "Oh, okay, they're going all right, aren't they?" And I was like, "Yep, yeah, won the last couple." So yeah, nah. Don't really know too much footy on my street, but it's a nice neighbourhood down in Campbell.
You've lost the plot. Tell me about your neighbours.
Yeah, because I just want to know, is he bonding? I'm not just a journo looking for fucking clickbait. I want to know about his life. What about any media, Drapey? Have you been doorstopped there? Because where you guys come into the club is very doorstoppable. I found it I was up there for the finals a few years ago, and a lot of the boys, Orcs, and that are quite friendly with the media. Have you palled up with any journos?
Yeah, I just don't think too many are keen to come down to Springfield. It's a bit of a trek, but yeah, I think I haven't been doorstopped myself, but I think because the club do a press conference every week for a player and a coach, I think they're pretty open with that. So yeah, last press conference I did was with Caleb Daniel for Gather Round.
Wee man.
Up in the Barossa.
Big and small.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we've caught up with Drapey.
How about we get to
Can
you?
we talk about me?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Finally.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Can we ask about scans today? Because I was in rare form. Can we or no?
Oh, you're asking
You want to
yourself.
talk about it, mate? You just go and
Shit,
talk about
you know,
it.
sometimes in this life you just find yourself in a good patch.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
you
was.
take the floor then, mate.
Well, I know Xander was sniffing around north for no grabs. He was after poor old Dubber, who's thrown a couple of eggs. Xander's big story today was that Dubber got busted throwing a few eggs, right, and got interviewed by the cops.
Yeah. Did he run that on? Did he run a story?
I'm
out of
not
that?
sure. I saw him doing
Or are you breaking his news?
Well, maybe I'm breaking his news. No, he was doing a story that said all the North boys are sore, and he had a grab from George.
What did George say?
Not much. He said you're all good.
North boys are all right.
Yeah.
Bit of a storm in a teacup,
It
maybe,
was,
but
no, he was desperate.
Oh,
But
tell us
but I
about your
had,
scans.
I
And
had
what did you get up to today,
so,
Nick?
rolled round. It was a bit quiet. I saw big Benny Miller. I said, Benny, you've been flogged by 100, son. You know, sometimes the
did
strength
say
of a
that,
good
didn't you?
operator is the blokes you let go to their car. And I said, Benny, that didn't go well for you on the weekend, son. So you just go. You right? He goes, yep. I said, you'll live to fight another day when Butts really needs you. And I thought, oh, shit. And then I was
So you
sort
rain
of-
checked him.
Then
You
then
said, I
was-
won't stop you now, but this counts as a token for future use.
Yes,
The butts token.
when they get going again. And then I thought, shit, I'm regretting that. It might be real quiet. And then I ran into Christian Salem, who was doing a few strides. I said, look at he looks a bit skinny, old Christian, and star, but he's been very crook. So I watched him, and then managed to start talking about myself. I said, how are you, bud? Getting fit? And he goes, yeah, building up. I said, I'm starting to build up. I've got to play for the River Pigs in August. He goes, oh, fair income. Anyway, we're having a bit of a chat, and then turns out that Christian, he's had a foot injury that the rest of the sheep think he's been struggling with, but he's had a bit of a thyroid problem.
Oh, wow.
And he's having to start his fitness. So I, in the end, plucked up the courage and said, say hello. You want to do me a favour here and we'll have a bit of a yak. And we had this great chat about how he's back to ground zero, but he's getting fit and he thinks the D's are going to be all right. And it was an exclusive. And I said,
Bath time,
I
Xander.
said, see you, Xander. Hope you go well at the Rouge, looking for Dubber's dad. And then I think sometimes there's a big man in the sky. I'm not a spiritual man, but there's someone looking out for me. Because then a star came out, a star that I might need another day. All right, when this club's winning flags, you need a star on the inside that'll almost walk over hot coals to give you an exclusive. And I said, you know what, brother, you go today. Tree falling in the woods, didn't even see you.
You let him go.
Oh, let him go.
You must have been having a good day,
Yeah.
eh?
The fish you let go will come back to feed you another day.
These butler coupons that you get butler rain checks.
Anyway, so I don't know. I reckon Xander's dinner would be tasting pretty shit else tonight.
Not just Xander's, but Cleary's too.
Yeah, God,
McClure, all of
well,
them.
Cleary, I did see on a bit of Twitter.
Did he get one today, did
Well,
he?
he had a bit of a hasn't spoken to anyone job, but it turns out Darcy Moore's flown to San Francisco for a bit of hammy treatment, which is so if someone's dropped it to him, but no shots at Darcy. Nothing on the, bird in the hands with 5 in the bush.
What does that mean?
That means a bird. Drapey gets that. Like a bird in your hand. That means it's a real story. I've got Christian Salem on the camera with, Darcy Moore's in San Francisco, but I can't prove
I get it. Yeah,
I'm
you've
just
got
telling
one.
you this.
Yeah.
Got him.
But
anyway.
Speaking of scans, something actually came across my desk last night. So a little bit of mail for you. I don't know if you want to play the sting.
I'll play the
But,
sting.
Play the
Benny.
sting, and we got actually wait on. Jason will play the
We
sting.
got the sting.
I've got mail. I've got mail. I've got mail for you.
Great sting.
Yes, well, on the bounce last night, did you guys tune in?
Oh, yes.
Not a big bounce operator, but you wouldn't have watched the
Well,
bounce.
No,
would you?
I like bounce. I heard that we ran on bounce.
Drapesy, before
Yes.
you do tell the story, not to steal your mail, but I've got the clip locked and loaded. Would you like Chom to play it?
Yeah, I think, speaking of scans, they've played the clip of you guys at scans, but there's a bit of something interesting happened from Jason Dunstall. So I think, play that one out, Benny.
Hall of Fame legend.
This
Jason
is very good of
Dunstall.
you, Drapesy, to bring this.
Look
We
at
haven't even
Drapes. He's in
talked about
fine
it, but
potting
you've,
form.
Here we go. Let's have a watch of this.
you've got it.
We're going to move on to our mildly amusing moment, and it's North Melbourne star Charlie Comben, who had to turn up for a scan. Just thought he'd play a little funny buggers with Channel 10 reporter Nick Buller.
That's fucked. I've only been around 15 years.
They're calling you
Won
Jack.
about 16 awards.
Nick
Jack the
Buller.
Mountain. I'm the mountain.
Oh God!
Oh, no. No.
You had much to do, Chief.
All confidence has left my body.
I want to listen to that
I'm
again.
not doing that. Oh, you host, Benny.
Turn up for a scan. Just thought he'd play a little funny buggers with Channel 10 reporter Nick Buller.
Oh, shit. No.
Play the rest. The rest funny
You
too.
know,
Oh, there's more to it.
There's more to it
There you go.
after.
Let's watch.
He
it.
obviously doesn't know you know each other either.
Yeah. Okay.
No! Stop, please. Stop. You're not doing that. No, I'm going to joke. Righto. Good boy.
Good boy, come here like a dog.
Like a dog.
Well, that was good. Buller. Jackie Buller.
Oh, Bullsy.
Oh, that's fucked. You know what, though, Jace?
Mount Buller.
You know, those guys in the 80s, footy was a lot tougher back then, and the fullbacks used to punch him in the back of the head every game. So that's probably just a little bit of a CTE from Jace.
Do you know
He
him?
knows me. Oh, I don't know him well. And I think Jace would regret that comment. He just, sometimes he'd get home and go, geez, I fucked that up there.
Do you reckon he's losing sleep
Should we
over
get
that?
him on?
I don't think
Yeah,
you'd.
it's quite embarrassing,
You're
JP. Did you
texting
have
him.
to bring that to the table?
Yeah, we were always
Good
bring that.
boy.
We got a lot of messages about it.
Anyway, I'm
You're
done
right.
for the night, I think.
Bullsy.
He lost for words. I've never seen it. He's lost for words, Drapes.
It happens.
It's rare.
Bit of CT. We all have a howler. We all make a mistake or two. Let's not hang Bungy Dunstall out to dry.
Your hair's really long at the moment, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I need a chop.
What's going on?
I need a chop. I just need a
You
chop.
got the Drapes. Just for turn to the side. Let Drapes. He's got a mullet.
I've got a frollet.
He's got the Andrew
Ooh.
Dillon, Luke Darcy kind of setup going.
Yeah. Say that
the
again.
Luke Darcy.
It's very hot, man.
Are you happy with that cut?
No, I'm getting a cut. I need a
that's-
chop.
it's
I need a
very
chop
vampire.
before I go to Thailand. Can we ask me about
Yeah, I
Thailand?
wanna know
I'm
about
very
Thailand.
excited. I haven't had my vaccinations. Do I need vaccinations?
Do you want me to ask you about Thailand, or are you just going to talk?
No, please ask me about Thailand.
Are you going to Thailand?
I am. Yes, for a business trip. Yes, I've been doing a little bit of media consulting for a group, and they're having a powwow in Thailand where apparently we get together. It's a bit like the hub, away from the distractions of the world, and we really zero in on there's a product launch coming up in July, and I'm their media expert, and I get taken over there to add media advice, and then I'm told you get to have a few beers and a bit of a relaxation.
You're going as an ambassador to Touch of Thailand.
Yes, I am.
To the HQ.
And I'm going to do a bit for the Patreon. We're going to Koh Phangan, and I'm very excited. Isn't it just
Is this
great?
on behalf of the embassy?
Well, I think they've paid for half the ticket. Yes, and another business. But I've never been to Bali.
Is it a
or anywhere
conference?
Like
Like,
that. It's a conference.
Why are you going? Like, what's the
Because
story
I'm their
here?
media expert.
What
okay?
is the business? What's the business doing?
Oh, it's a lot of businesses. It's
Okay.
like a conglomerate of businesses.
And you're the media guy. For
I'm
all
the
of
media
them.
guy. And it's about time. And businesses out there, if you want a media guy, that effectively I'm just on call to solve their problems, I'm happy to talk. Come through my management.
What's a day-to-day look like for this new role you suddenly just appeared to get?
It is be on call at all time. When the shit hits the fan, we ring butts.
Have you taken a call yet?
I've taken a couple, and I've made the Thailand trip. It's like the Vic Metro cut. You know when they get rid of all the spuds and they take 30 on the camp. Any under 16s? I'm made Vic Metro.
I don't think they're not getting you for
We've
your
cut
media
a few
prowess.
spuds. Hey?
They're not getting you for your media prowess. You're the injection into the footy trip.
I am. It is a bit of a footy trip, I'm told. Yeah.
That's great.
It's like
mate.
when an AFL team brings the cheer squad
Right,
to
Ben.
Thailand.
Or goes away on like the Noosa pre-season camp and all the coterie members come along to have a look.
Yeah. Anyway, it's very good. Bit of sun.
When's that?
Has anyone ever been there, Draper? You been to Thailand?
No.
Apparently there's a
I'd like
full
to
moon
go.
party.
You're too old
Don't
for
drink
that.
the water. I've been told. Plumbers, if you've been to Thailand, please give me a few tips. I have been told the water makes you crook, so don't have that. Just drink your beers and your spirits.
I'm sure plenty of the plumbers would have been to Thailand. I reckon.
I think the plumbers would have been to Thailand.
I think they would have.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of them.
Anyway,
Not touch off.
Yeah, touch off. Well, I have been told there's relaxation. It's on the itinerary. So what should I do? I could go for a walk. Apparently, there's a beautiful hike. There's a beautiful hike.
Do some yoga on the beach.
And there's wellness, and there's a lot of wellness.
few green smoothies.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe a dare I say a massage?
Oh, I think I deserve one. Mel said I deserve one.
Deep tissue?
Your deep tissue. Yeah, I've got a bit of plantar fasciitis.
I think this is good for you to lower the cortisol.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause,
high cortisol, and it's
recently-
affecting my test.
Let him talk.
Sorry.
Yeah. Last week, the alarm saga and your phone was on 1% in the morning, and then we're having a great chat in the afternoon on the phone and really getting the conversation, and then Butsy boop, 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 hangs up, phone gone flat again. So I think we need a bit of a reset.
No, it's a good point, Drapey, and that's why you're a leader. That is why, and I think you'll captain the Lions one day. You will.
Big
I
call.
agree with that.
I think so.
But also, not to deflect from his question, what was up with that? Because your phone also conked out on me mid-call the day before,
Yeah.
and somehow in the morning you were on 3%.
No, Ted's been sleeping a bit rough, so I've been, sleeping with him a bit, and I just haven't moved a charger up there.
Yeah.
So what? Why is that funny? You'll have a 5-year-old one day, and you got to just go and get them through it.
Yeah, that I understand that.
Yeah. Fair? You
No,
fucking
but-
heartless prick.
No, very fair, very fair. That phone hasn't worked since you got it though.
Hey? No, it's all right.
You're the only journalist I know with a non-working
No.
phone.
What about your laptop there? Apparently they're calling in like special forces to get into it.
Yeah, I'm too scared to take that to Thailand because of the history and the VPNs.
You get confiscated at the airport.
Do you know I've been I've had to try a new VPN company.
What, you got
I've
shafted
been
from
kicked
the other one?
off one. So I'm on to number 2.
I thought you were going to say the government over
No.
there is going to go through your computer and say, "Oh, it seems like this
I'm not
laptop's
risking. They're a bit. They don't cop fools in Thailand. You know, it's sort of you got to be a bit careful
Yeah.
with what you bring in and whatever.
Yeah.
And that computer is not getting in
Like, this computer's been in Thailand for 3 months."
there. Yes. So
You've-
no. Yeah.
You've got a segment to run by the looks of it.
What's that?
Sometimes
We're-
segment. Do you want to run that?
No, that's later. I've got a sometimes
Okay.
maybe good. Yes, we do. But a couple of other points for starters. Drapey, back to you, please. I want, and you can give me shit about this if you want, but I want some recreation mail. I want to know what you're doing in your downtime to keep the cortisol at bay. So I'm just checking up on you like a good friend.
Real good journalism.
Yeah.
Thank you, Butsy. Yes, something that I've taken up recently is golf. So I never played it really before in Melbourne. Just couldn't be bothered. Bit too cold. Just wasn't up for it. But yeah, the boys all play up here, so I thought, you know what, I'll give it a crack, and I've locked myself in for a golf trip.
Wow.
So
Like it.
we're playing in Tassie, then we have our bye. So a few of us boys are gonna stay around in Tassie and play a bit of golf there, which should be good.
You know,
How are we hitting them?
Obviously, yeah, not that great, but not too bad. The boys reckon I got a bit to work with for an early golfer, but now I'm just sort of practicing out of fear for that trip. It was fun at the start, but now I'm just stressed because I don't want to be horrific on the trip. So have you got any tips for me? You play a bit of golf, Butts?
I'm all right. It's one of those games I've actually played since I was a kid, but then haven't got.
Oh, must be very nice.
No. Like when I was like 10, we used to live near a golf course.
mini golf?
Huh?
Go and play
shut
mini
up.
golf.
But I
Live
don't
near a
reckon I've
golf
got
course.
any better since I was 18. So because unlike Buckley and those flogs, I still want to play some high test sports while I've still got a bit of test in the system. So I haven't gone back to it. But I would say don't try to hit the ball too hard is one. And then you've... What?
Oh, just a shit tip.
No, it is. Because you try to hit the cover off it, you always fucking hit it
Yeah,
shit.
but it's like the most basic tip.
Don't choke the club. which I'm going to use that advice in Thailand as well. and you need to pronate the head. What? So the two best things is slow down. 3, in fact, don't choke the club and pronate the head.
Oh no, pronate.
Yeah,
Okay.
pronate. You got to pronate. You got to roll it so you don't slice. Okay, we don't want to slice the head off it.
Drapes, you know the best thing about golf trips is you don't actually play any golf. I think.
Drapey, we might play golf.
I think you'll be all right.
No, I like that he's a golfer.
I'll fuck golf.
Yeah, golf's good. It's something new for a footballer to take up, something a bit different out there.
And what about a bit of Martin Mail?
So we can't all be in bands and very trendy.
Fucking please. Actually, I need to ask you a bit about that. How's Martin going? Is he liking Brisbane?
Yeah, Martin is loving Brisbane. He keeps trying to get mum for them to move up here. So,
Cute.
yeah, absolutely loving it. But no, he just comes and stays with us flat out, helping himself to my beers and sat by the pool. So he's going well.
Who's his favourite lion? Because I did sit with him for a game. I reckon he likes...
Clyde Loza.
Yeah, he does like
Lozo.
But there was 2 or 3 others he was pretty keen on.
Yeah, he likes Jared Berry. That's his favourite.
Because he's tough.
Yeah, he's
Bez.
big on Bez, yeah.
Who else? Anyone else?
Josh Dunkley.
Yeah, he likes the tough
myself.
ones.
Duncan, the
Yeah,
donut,
and
they call
obviously
him.
Charlie Cameron.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Marto, he's going well. He flew up to Sydney the other week to watch us play and then flew home that night as well. So I got him and my brother in the Virgin Lounge and
look out.
their flight wasn't for another 3 hours after ours. So they made the most of it.
Fair enough. He'd be pretty pumped for the World Cup, as are you, being a good pommy soccer background player.
Absolutely, Butts. I am so keen. And the time zones are pretty good. So we'll be able to watch a bit of football. The Australia's first game is at the same time we're playing in Tassie, so we won't get to watch that. But yeah, all the England games look like they're lining up nicely, so I'm keen.
Are we going to get smoked, the Aussies? I haven't had a good look at it. Are we going to get smoked, Drapesy, or are we a chance?
I think they're going to go all right. No, I think they're going to go all right. They've got a bit of a tough group. They've got USA, which is obviously a host nation, and I think they've got Paraguay as well. But I reckon they'll make it through the group stage, Butsy. So just the Aussie battler spirit. They just get through. They find a way.
Is that the final?
I'll be
Final
supporting
16?
them.
Is that the final 16 after the group stage?
No.
I was more because
Is
we
it?
we made final 16 a few years
48.
ago. No, I remember going to Fed Square at
No.
about 2 a.m. to watch it.
Yeah, there's 48 teams in the World Cup, so then two to three go through.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
very good.
It's a
Yeah,
bit.
it should be-
It's
should be good.
48's a lot of teams. It used to be 32 in the halcyon days.
Yeah, it's round of 32 now, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
and then if you win the first final, it's then round of 16.
But New Zealand
Okay.
got in. I thought there was like 40 odd now. 38.
Oh, that's a good one to touch on. Did you
48.
see the New Zealand soccer player called Tim Payne?
I
Yeah.
did.
And he got he was on 3,000 followers, and some Colombian influencer shouted him out.
Yep.
And he blew up to 3 million followers in 2 days.
It's a big story. I've got skin in the game in this story, right? Because can I make this story about me or?
Yeah, yes.
No, I'll tell you why this is a big story, right? Many years ago, when Snake Eyes and I, we used to hang out a little bit more, but I still like the Snake. But anyway, the Snake had his Bucks Day, right? And I was invited to go, and I was
That would be fun.
and I was keen, and I was planning to go, but someone got sick. That was a soccer host, and they called out the SOS to the best all-round host they know, Nick Buller, to stand in and host the final of the FFA Cup, Drapesy, which was Melbourne victory up against Wellington Phoenix.
Wow.
It was big, and I said, Buckley, I'm so sorry, mate, but this might make me big. This is fucking Hollywood Boulevard sort of stuff.
Newsflash, it didn't.
Shut up. So, hello and welcome to the FFA Cup down here at Kardinia Park. It's a big game today, Melbourne victory up against Wellington Phoenix. I did all my research, and there was 2 names that really stood out. Tim Payne, who isn't the Tim Payne, but he was playing for Wellington Phoenix. And then the coach at the time's name was Ufak Talay. Right? And I got very nervous because I'm like, well, I've missed Buckley's Bucks Day for this, and this is going to put me on the map. And I had to interview the coaches off the top, and I was so nervous about saying Ufak Talay, but I smartly called him Ufi. Ufi Talay. I said, we're live here with Ufi Talay. Ufi, how are you going to go against the Victory today? And by the way, Drapey, I got great feedback by the soccer fans. They said this bloke knows fuck all about soccer, but he's not pretending that he does. So there you go. There is a lesson in that.
I'm kind of struggling to see the connection between that and Tim.
No, Tim Payne was anyway.
Not the Tim Payne, though.
No, that is the Tim. He was a young player, and we can Google it, playing the FFA Cup final.
It's all good.
And I was like, I've never heard of this bloke. Anyway, he's ended up going viral as the man with the least followers, and now he's got 1 million.
Thanks for telling that one.
That's
That
okay.
was a good
Long
one.
story.
Oh, you told that
we need
story.
this for you, Butsy.
Hey,
Butsy, we need this for you. You need someone with a big following to really just get you up.
Yeah.
What are you sitting at the moment?
about
follower
7.
count?
That's not bad.
7, yeah.
Ooh,
We need to get to
okay.
10.
Pick it. Do you know any internationally famous influencers that you'd like to
I
shout
think
out?
Drapesy can get me up there. Drapesy's got plenty. I think up in
got like-
Noosa,
you
when
know
I
we
meet
have
you
80.
in early July, we'll get our rigs out, we'll work out, we'll have a couple of beers, and we'll hit some leather together, and that'll go viral. Enhance football.
Okay.
Play some golf.
Yeah. Play a bit of golf,
No
Drapey.
choking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll choke the
that'll
head
be
together.
or if you go viral in Thailand.
Yes. I might.
You did find the Thai influencer.
There is a rest day on my itinerary. I might play some golf and put into action not choking the shaft.
Okay.
And there's some good courses there.
Oh, can we talk about only a few days ago you were quite filthy at Ben for putting a post up
Yeah, I
about
was
that.
gonna
Wanted to be
mention
taken
this.
seriously.
So can I tell the story
Can we-
from
yeah.
my point of
Please.
view?
Yeah, because I stand by this.
Yes,
is
no.
great.
Well, do you know what? I was going to say, I think we handled it quite maturely.
did.
Yeah, because I felt like you were really frustrated at me, and
No, I
so
wasn't.
I was apologetic and whatever. But
him
I've come off
speak.
the what's that?
Let him speak.
Let him speak,
Yeah,
Butsy.
I came off the training track and had about 30 messages from you asking me to take a post down, which was the post said, in quote marks, Nick Butler, Collingwood, they pulled themselves off, which was a direct quote from you. And you commented, I didn't say that. What the fuck? And then I had to explain to you that it's a funny one that it's not an original idea. That a lot of NBA pages do it, where they take a quote that kind of a little bit out of context but funny and maybe has a sexual connotation or something, and then like there's normally some context.
Like the Willem Durza one where
Yes.
Andrew McQualter was quoting saying Willem Durza has incredible length.
Yeah, or the coming one. I
Whoa.
can't remember what that said.
Coming on a Friday night.
Yeah. So, like, I kind of wanted to start doing a little bit of that because Butts gives us about 100 of those per episode.
Yes.
But
Generator.
What I didn't do is because I got so excited about it and I just whacked it up at the end of the day because I had this great idea, quickly made it and put it on our socials. I didn't give you a heads up and I kind of left out the context too.
Yeah.
It did say it in small writing, but it was small. And to your credit, you said to me that it could be potentially damaging. But what I was surprised about is that you were worried about it being too crude.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about choking your
Well, yeah, but we're talking about golf.
Yeah.
Okay? You look up any Jack Nicklaus book, it'll say don't choke your shaft.
Yeah. But see, I
Okay.
could quote that right now. Put it on a graphic.
Can we graphic quote? Don't quote the
But
shaft,
it's just golf
please.
tip. No, you were
Golf tip
stiff,
of the week.
Benny, okay? It was, I know we had fun.
There's another
okay?
one.
Yes. and we never punched down. I just thought this one, because it was such a big moment and there was a bit of a feeling that Collingwood had overdone it. If you didn't know our show and you didn't get the context, it sort of sounded like I was saying Collingwood had a group masturbation session. So we had to delete the tweet because we like bringing character to footy. I just thought that one was a fair chance to get misconstrued.
Move on.
Oh, shut up.
Go with the shaft this week.
Yeah, I will. Don't choke this, the
Don't
shaft.
choke the
Yeah.
shaft.
But we
That's
did
his
good.
golf tips to Drapey, our new golfer.
Yeah, can we make that one?
You can do that
Yeah,
one.
okay, good. And then everyone shares it, and then you get to 10,000 followers.
Yeah,
And we're all
yes,
happy.
yes.
Good play.
Yes.
That's right. Well done, crew.
There you go.
Hey, Drapey, when I come to visit you in Noosa in a couple of weeks, you know what I think we should do to get millions of followers? We will redo my swim over the Noosa River when I was 15 and crack the big stuffer in the bathers, and I'll do it with you. I think you will re-walk
How
those
true to
steps.
form are you going to do it?
Huh? I'll crack one over Drapey. You know I love it.
Quote it.
I think we'll do that because that'll get me followers too.
I think
Yes?
so.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah. There are a few bull sharks in that river. That's got me worried.
Few bullers.
Imagine if Drapey lost his calf to a bull shark.
Nick Buller
Few-
gets
few
attacked
Nick
by a
Bullers.
bull shark.
Imagine me ringing Fags going, Drapey's calf's in a bull shark's mouth. Dust off the big O.
Because you look like a bull shark with those big chompers.
Jesus Christ.
Vampire.
Yeah. Oh,
Vampire.
oh, fucking vampire.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Vampire. Bounce the ball, vampire. Fucking little shits. Right. Very good. Ted kicked his first goal in Oz kick on the weekend. Jeez, he attacked it like
Hey.
Dangerfield. He's a 5-year-old Dangerfield. And then dead set. No, he's got a bit of. So he goes on ruck, right? And he got to take the first ruck, knocked it forward, tacked it, came out of it, kicked the first goal.
Rhinoed.
He rhinoed,
Wow.
right?
Good lad.
And then he goes up in the middle, and the coach, and this they're 5-year-olds, goes, mate, you can't be ruck. He goes, oh, okay. And so threw it up to two kids that weren't quite as developed, and he came in third man up, and they said, hey, if you do that again, you're off. Oh, shit, that's a bit full on. And then not long after that, a kid was sort of, with not so great peripheral vision, was running with the ball, and Ted drilled him into the ground, and they said, young fella, there's no tackling yet. And he said, can I still yell ball? And I said, yeah. So he's
You were
got
teaching
on.
him to brutalise other 5-year-olds.
Well, I didn't know.
When
I
does
didn't
he
know.
yell ball? Like,
He,
if they're
well, he
not
just
tackling?
loves yelling ball. So he
Yeah.
tackles and yells ball. And apparently there's no. So what he's saying is, no, in this game you just hold the player. And Ted said, hey, can I still yell ball?
Yeah.
Umpire, vampire.
And then that night you had him on the crazy catch net doing touch, and he wasn't allowed to come over dinner until he took 100 clean ones.
That's exactly, yeah, 100 clean.
100 clean ones, 5-year-old on the
That's
net.
the way we do it. Can
No
I just
dinner
say,
for you.
soccer is way more elite Oz kick. Drapey, soccer background. 5-year-olds, they run them into the fucking ground to their puffing and then straight into the game. Straight into the game. And they score.
Yeah, it's incredible.
More soccer in footy. That's what we're going to ask Andrew Dillon. Let's get rid of all this mamby-pamby shit.
What do you mean more
What?
more soccer? In
No, I'm saying in soccer, they're 5, right? And they do a warm-up until they're really tired. And then they do a few drills, and then it's a game, and they score, and they win or lose.
You sound like one of those crazy Oskick parents that like.
Yes.
You're one of the ones that fight the other parents on the sideline.
Yeah.
That's you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he
You
has.
you're probably abusing umpires.
No, I
Someone
certainly
like
do
his
not.
dad.
No. But I'm just saying, kids learning to win or lose isn't a bad thing. And the Europeans, Drapey, who run the soccer, are like, nah, they need to learn now. Sometimes the beers taste sweet. Sometimes they taste sour. That's life, son. Get used to it.
Yeah. And their academies, they start young. Like Premier League academies get kids when they're like 6.
Yes.
Like
That's
it's
bizarre.
crazy. Like they go hard.
Go hard.
Is that the future of our
We
game?
need that elite Oz kick, Butsy.
We
We
do.
need to get up and going.
We'll get Big Dylan on, and we're gonna get
Ted's
on to-
getting held back at the moment.
I don't think he is, but how are you feeling about going to WA for 2 weeks?
Yeah, fine.
Because a few Kangas supporters are like, shit, we're going to be right on the precipice here. And I understand the business. Okay,
Yeah,
we've got to
yeah.
go make some money because it's a tough world out there. Have you got your head round the challenge of this, being away for 10 days while I'm in Thailand? You're in WA. You know, it's a different thing to do.
Yeah, well, I just look at it from the point of view that we used to play 4 games in Tasmania. So we were playing, it was our home game, but more or less it's a neutral ground. We play really good footy at Marble. So it was a neutral ground 4 games a year. We've now reduced that to just 2. So we play Freo in a neutral ground down in Bunbury. We then play West Coast at Optus, which is, their home ground, but we've got all our...
You owe them one.
Yeah, we do need a response for that game earlier in the year where they beat us. But yeah, I think it's a better result than playing 4 games in Tassie. He's playing 2 in WA. We only do 1 trip.
Yep.
And then there's 2 more. We get 2 more games in Melbourne. So we used to play 7 in Melbourne and 4 in Hobart. We now play 9 in Melbourne at Marvel and 2 away. And it's only 1 trip. So it's not 4 different flights. So I think it actually works out better for us.
Very well argued. Last time you were in Bunbury, Pinky and Big X went brim fishing. You should go fishing with the boys.
I'm not a big fisher.
No, fisherman, angler.
Not a fisher. Not a fisherman. No.
No? What are you going to do in Bunbury?
My uncle's over there. I'm going to borrow a guitar off him.
Oh, yes.
Have a
a
strum
strum.
with George.
Have a strum.
George and I have a strum together.
Yeah. You should have a strum together.
Go down the beach, have a swim.
Get a soggy biscuit, have a strum.
Quote it.
No, don't quote that.
Fuck is that?
Butsy, just on the boys going to WA for 2 games. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the teams outside of Melbourne travel every second week interstate.
That's true, Drapey. How have you found that? Let's be a champion for the interstate clubs. Do they get a raw deal?
Well, it depends what way you look at it. Like, you obviously have a home ground that you can use that as an advantage. But yeah, every second week you are travelling. So it's definitely a lot more on your body and your mind, I reckon. But the group have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun doing it. So I'm enjoying it. It's been all right. We get looked after with the exit row and just have a bit of fun with the boys. But it is definitely a little bit to get used to.
Some of your best time at the footy club is going away on away trips with all the boys. Everyone's
But he's
together.
got to do it every second week.
You eat together. Yeah, he probably has great fun doing it. I mean, it's not ideal every second week, but it's the cards you dealt. And like you said, I mean, for Brisbane, they have the Gabba, which is their fortress. They can probably train on it when they want. They've got access to it. And people come up there and play them at the Gabba. It's not like playing, say, us playing Western Bulldogs at Marble for our home game, where they also play home games there. So it is an advantage in that sense. But yeah, from relationship and a fun point of view, going away with your mates on an away trip, you're going away for business, but there's still heaps of laughs and shit that happens.
What do you do, Drapey?
When?
On the trips. Who do you hang with? How do you keep the grind out of it?
The usual sort of crew will be Kai,
Lozo,
Logan Morris, Oscar Allen,
Logo,
Cam Rayner,
Osco,
Rains.
That's kind of the boys. Charlie Cameron, he's always good fun. He's got a lot of energy.
Camo.
But yeah, no, just hang out. We get looked after well. Good hotels, good team rooms, good food. Last week was a bit interesting. We stayed in Parramatta, so that was a new one. But
don't leave the hotel.
Yeah.
do you play cards or anything? What do you do to pass time? Because a few boys, they play like Texas Hold'em, cards, Monopoly Deal. They're always big hits.
There's a big card group driven mainly by Darcy Wilmot and the Irish boys. They love to gamble. Connor McKenna and Dara Joyce.
Yes.
So they're usually playing cards. I'll play if it's Presidents and Arseholes. Are we familiar with that game?
Yeah, great game.
No.
Oh yeah, 2 high card.
Don't know it, but I'd like it. It sounds good.
Great game.
It's a good game, yeah. Or just just chilling out. The team room's always pretty good. Chill atmosphere in there. Footy be on the TV and it's good. The setup in Melbourne's the best. We stay at the Pullmans. We stay above Salt. So we can go to Salt whenever we want. And
quote him.
Yeah, it's good fun.
I like it. What did we make of the Giants, boys? I love this. So they had, it's actually after they beat you. They got to have a frothy in their team meeting. And when the club was happy to let it out.
Incredible.
And
humanised.
I'm not going to say who the club was, right? But there was a lot of people my age going, how good is this? Like, just to see blokes that they've played a great game, they're connected together, and must have been a reward put up by the coach. You do the business today, let's have a beer in the team meeting. So you all take it in, you're relaxed. And a question was put up at a club, isn't it bad for recovery?
What, by Juno to...
No, to a player.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, fuck. Like, where do you sit, Drapey? What's Fags' attitude to a beer?
Yeah, I think the Giants boys definitely deserved a beer after that. They probably started to put them on ice at 3/4 time. Fucking hell. Good on them. They deserved a beer that day. The club's pretty good about it. Like earlier in the year, we had a bit of a longer break, and Danny Daly made a point of it to get into the team room and have a few beers together and enjoy each other's company. So it's good. It's like a couple of beers is not gonna hurt you. It's gonna do more for the chemistry of the team and feeling good about yourself, I reckon, than the physical benefits.
Well said, Drapey.
Jeez, you articulated that
Nothing more needs to be said.
Big beer guy.
Righto, I want to bring back a sometimes maybe good tonight, but we might hold that so you can all come up with something that's good or shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got time. So I'm just going to hold that because it's a good segment and I've been thinking about it. I've been waking up with sweats going, I haven't given this segment a red hot go.
Maybe you run it next week.
No, this week.
Right now.
You've got about 20 minutes.
But is there any category or is it just anything
Anything,
that's bad
just
in the world?
something that's good or shit in the world at the moment, and stand by your convictions. Ben, you're part of it as well. Okay. Righto, segment 2. Okay, it's time to raise like a legend. this year with the Toyota Good for Footy raffle. Great sponsors getting behind local footy, which is fantastic. Now, so your Good for Footy fundraiser, tell us why you need a visit from yours truly, Butts, and you'll go into the running to have Nick Butler, not Buller, Nick Butler for a one-on-one. For one training night at your club. So I'll bring my cymbals and my enthusiasm and my arthritic knees that desperately need some cortisone, and I'll get down to your club.
Is that the prize?
Yes, it is. It is. To have me down at your club, bring the vibe. I'll come out of the goal square, a bit like Gary Ablett Senior did to me. Son, I take the square. You're younger. You go to centre half forward. So I'll give these people the Gary Ablett treatment.
Yep, it's good.
And I'll bring down, and I'll really oil up the cymbals, and I'll be dropping everything. So if you've got a young crummer, get him to my feet. Okay,
very good.
That's good. What were you going to say as well about Salem today and this?
Oh, right. Yes, because I've got the bug now. So we've committed to the Yarra Glen River Pigs, Drapey, Clokey's team. So I had a great conversation with the coach. Jace is a lovely man. He, like a good professional coach, wrote me a text and said, mate, I heard you drop it on the pod. Club's very excited. Love to have you. So he said, can we have a bit of a chat? And we did. And I said, look, Jace, I'm very excited. To be honest, 43, best days are well behind me. Knees are pretty arthritic. Went down to Tassie last year. Didn't set the world on fire, but took a nice contested clunk. No. Look, happy to play in your
Debatable.
twos.
Yeah, very debatable how contested that
kick
was.
4 points. Anyway, enjoyed played with a smile on my face, right? But I said, look, Jace, the game's very much beyond me here. How about a run in the twos? And he said, no, mate, not having that. Okay, you're going to stand up there with Clokey. You're going to take a bit of forward ruck work, and you're going to bloody enjoy it. And we'd love to have you. Don't have many big blokes, no pressure, but I think it'd be great for our club, and you might drag a few down, and you might get me a few more players. And I said, you've won me over, son. Okay, so I'm not being judged on kicks, marks, and handballs. I'm being judged on cymballing and being loud and getting out of Clokey's way. I've played decoy before. I was decoy for Clive Waterhouse in 2005. It was fantastic. The deal was when there's a high ball, I stand under the pack and get kneed. And when there's any space, I get the fuck out of his way.
Yes.
Okay? So I know the role
Yep.
and take the forward ruck work. So very excited. Coach rang me. We're August 8 against Yay. I think it's the big game. I've got time to train. But then, Drapey, and you boys would know this, your life changes a bit once you're a player again. So we've got the date now. I've got my club. I know what I'm doing. Every step you take is that of a player. Once again. So when you see a man doing some strides with the Sharon, rather than walk by and check an app or see if they're racing today or, maybe text a friend, I'm thinking, leather, he might need some craft. I can get some hand skills out of that. So I suggested to Christian Salem today, hey, buddy, do you want me to kick you some leather? He politely declined and said, no, I've already done my touch. But I'm just putting out there, any player I see, like Quain's doing strides or Davo doing strides, or LD or anyone from now on, I'm going to offer myself to get in there and touch leather, because that was the one thing I didn't do, Drapey. Was touch enough prune. This time, we're going to get the hands going a bit, so we're a little bit less cymbally, hopefully.
I'm happy to take you for a contested marking
I would like
session.
that.
Do you want to do that?
I would love that.
Happy to give you some tips.
I'm not going to give him my back.
No, don't give you back and get side on in a strong position, because you're a strong man still.
Strong, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But what about big Clokey, Drapey?
Yeah, this is good, Butsy. I love this. So, what did Clokey kick? 18 goals?
He kicked 18, but I also got told by the coach that this one didn't make the press, but another game Clokey got sort of held to 1. Like, he really got it served up to him. So hasn't been a walk in the park every week for the Clokester, but 18 gives you a fair chance. Anyway, so we need to be on our mettle.
I think he wants to say something.
Yes, you definitely do. Hopefully it goes well, but I think you should start training now.
I think so.
Let's get down to paddock. Gosh's paddock.
Down to Salt. Gosh's paddock.
Let's get, we'll get some plumbers to apply through. We'll have the link in our bio, and it'll be on our socials this week for Toyota.
Yes.
And we want them to get creative with their entry, because the most creative entry will win. So it doesn't matter where it is. If someone's creative in the middle of the outback, you're going. So
love this.
Get your entries in.
So we'll go over it again. Raised like a legend this year with Toyota, Good for Footy raffle. So the prize is get your entry into the link in the bio. I will come down to your club, bring some energy, bring my cymbals, drop a few marks, crack a few gags, and the plan is to have a train with you. And then we'll do a little bit of award-winning microphone work after training.
At dinner.
But
Nice.
you know what, when things are getting a bit flat and the hammies are getting a bit tight and numbers are dropping off, a big whoppo is going to roll down to your club and just inject a bit of enthusiasm. And that I do better than anyone else in the caper.
The injector.
The injector.
That's what Lee Tudor said, the great Lee Tudor.
He did the big lurker, clear the square and let Wappo drop him.
He didn't say that.
No, he said, good energy.
You know what? And you can be proud of that, Drapey. All right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Oh, I love that, Butsy.
Thank you,
Very
mate. How we going here? Quite a good show.
Good. Do you want this, the sting for your next
Yes,
segment?
I do.
Okay.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yes, it's a good segment and it's going to go well, and I think we're going to get it sponsored by next week.
This one is sometimes always
BWS will be
shit.
right onto it. Right, I'll tell you what's something that is very good, Drapey, and you might be able to take note of this. I did something on Sunday night that I've never done in my life, and I've heard good things. I went and had a feed with the family at the local RSL, and it was fucking fantastic. It was. They let the kids run round. They just let them run round. They just self-manage. They just hope that nothing happens to them. So they're at this RSL in East Melbourne, great spot. There is So, one, they get a bit of war history, okay, a bit of respect, no hats in the RSL, but they encourage you to have a few beers as parents and let the kids run a bit wild. So there's a dance floor where back in the day they used to have dances. There's kids' toys. They were just going crackers. They have a artificial lawn bowls area where the kids can play footy, and that was Jack in the Pack. That was a lead-off kick. Ted was trying to go up against 9-year-olds and got filled in about 5 times. I said, just crumb there. But cheap beers, great food, and it was reminding me of the 1990s. So having dinner at an RSL is sometimes maybe good.
You were complaining 2 weeks ago about going to a 40th birthday party and all they were talking about were, I've got this melanoma on my back, I've got this on, and you're taking your kids to the RSL.
It was really good. And they were young families. Hey, if you haven't done it before, Drapey, look up your local RSL, take Loza down there and Rains, and we'll have a few together.
Izzy.
Patsy, I was going to say that you'd lost touch with the common man, but I don't think you've ever been in touch with him. If you're saying go on the RSL is good. You get cheap beers and a nice feed.
You get cheap beers and a nice feed. Why is that not in touch with the common man?
It was like you just discovered it.
I've never been to the RSL. And you know what? I'll be there every Sunday. Where's your favourite RSL?
First RSL at 45.
Port Nalunga RSL. Me and my mates go there a few times and have a bit of fun down there.
Well, there we go. Sometimes maybe good. Where's your favourite RSL?
Bensdown RSL. Quite a big venue.
Where have the RSLs been all my life?
Have good gaming machines.
There we go. There was no gaming machines at my one, but maybe we could get some. But maybe we could all go there, Ben, because it was bloody great.
Okay.
Okay, what's yours?
I've gone a different direction. I've gone something that is sometimes maybe good and sometimes maybe shit.
Oh, very interesting.
Red eye flights.
I've never taken one.
Not
a Perth one, no.
You've never taken any Bali or anything?
I haven't been to Bali.
Never been to Bali.
True. Well, some of the points that I think are good about them, you maximise your time in the destination, so you fly out that night, not losing time there.
Very good.
Usually a bit cheaper, and then you also try not to get jet lag through the sleep-through strategy, where you try to sleep in the flight, wake up at the home.
Good one, Charlie.
Sometimes shit. You can sometimes not sleep on the plane. Completely ruins the next day. And you're also in the airport at God knows what hour in the morning, 5 a.m. No taxis around. But sometimes it may be good.
Sometimes maybe shit. Not bad. I have taken the one from LA. There's an LA flight at 11 o'clock, and it's a jet lag beater, actually, because if you keep well on that flight,
the thing. If you
roll in, you miss the day, and you don't even notice.
If you do, you would have been in business.
No, not me. Exit
class.
row, mate. Exit row and a couple of cans. That's all Big Wop needs.
And a few melatonins.
A couple of melatonins, yeah.
You didn't do a maybe shit.
No, you either do
It's
a
an
good or a
open-ended
shit.
segment.
I
did both.
It doesn't have to be too hard. Just something good or something shit.
Okay.
Nothing was shit in my world this week.
What do you got, Drapesy?
Yes. Use your brain.
I don't know, mate. You put me on the spot.
What are the weather presenters like up there? Like, have you? You know what? You always like Peter Hitchener. Have you made? Is there a media person up in Brisbane that you've warmed to? Good or shit?
Yeah, the Channel 9 weather guy, bald fella. I'm not sure his name.
Bald fella.
I'm pretty sure he's been doing it forever, and he
Buller.
just gets very excited about the weather. So I appreciate that from him.
We need to find him.
Sometimes it may be good.
Do they do Drapey up there? You always know you're in Queensland when they do a surf and fishing report on a Friday. Do you get a bit of that action?
Oh,
And boats?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Fucking hell, mate. this segment is
I think it
sometimes
was a
maybe
good
shit.
Oh, it's a good segment, Benny. Have you got a good or shit?
Yeah, I've only got a good.
Okay.
Mine is just having a beer in Richmond before a big game at the G.
Very
Did that
good.
on Friday night before going to the
Pure.
Cats Carlton game, and I was absolutely pumping. Mind you, I was also making jokes to. I was also making jokes to my partner Charlotte that we might win by 200 points, and far out we did not do that. So that was maybe shit.
was
But
shit.
having the beer beforehand was very good.
And the game is sometimes maybe shit.
What
That's a
are
very good one.
you in the camp of sooking Cat supporters about the Ollie Dempsey goal?
No, I
Because
actually
it's
wasn't.
pathetic if we're sooking about that.
I wasn't because the whole game played it. If it was in the last minute, absolutely would have gone.
Very
bunter,
mature,
but
Ben.
Yeah, well,
Good
what can you
response.
do?
What do we make of Carlton? I've got to go out there tomorrow and interview Harry Dean.
They're
Gun.
sometimes maybe good, sometimes
Well,
maybe
they're fucking
shit.
sometimes maybe good now.
Yeah.
I was briefly discussing this with a couple of league players the other day, like just a casual chat, cameras off. It's quite extraordinary what's happened. Like that, they can go from maybe shit to maybe good that quick.
It is interesting. I'd be interested to see how long it goes for. Like if it's sustained, you'd be asking what has happened, and Josh Fraser would look like an absolute genius. But
He is.
But if they do default after a few weeks, you'd wonder if it was just a bit of a sugar hit.
Boys, quick question for you. I'm not going to bring the club into it. How mental is footy now? You know, we used to say 90% above the shoulders, right? Physically, right, this is Carlton's situation. Physically, they have not changed. They've got a new voice. Obviously, some anxiety's been lifted. Maybe Josh has tinkered with a few things, encouraged him to take some risks. I don't know. How much of it these days is above the Gregory Peck?
I'd like to say like almost all of it.
Fair dinkum.
Yeah, you need to be in the right mental state to be able to perform, because if you're not, then it's too hard. Like physically, you can be as quick and skillful in that as you want, but it's all about the decisions you make on the field, and it's you got to be fresh in the mind.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd challenge on the fact that I reckon, don't know, haven't watched the Carlton game the last 3 weeks, but I'd assume that Josh Fraser has probably changed a lot of the game plan. They're probably playing a different way because
They're attacking more.
Well, yeah, that makes sense then as well. I've been through two interim coaches and coaching changes, and both times the game plan's completely changed after the coach that's left has gone out.
Fair dinkum.
Wow.
It's usually play with a lot more freedom. Throw out all the rules that you kind of abided by, and then play an attacking brand and just go out there and play footy is the usual message.
Yeah.
There's still some structure around defence and whatnot, but it's a lot of get rid of the structure and just go out there and play.
Can
so
I
I
ask
wonder if that's what's happened.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on that
Yeah.
occasion. Why don't, I'm asking this question
On
for
that occasion.
fans,
Yeah.
why aren't you encouraged to play like that all the time?
Some coaches probably do. I mean, our game plan this year's shifted. We couldn't defend the ground very well a few years ago, so we had to play offense in a way that was going to help our defense. Whereas now we can defend the ground better. We can play a lot more open and free offense where the ball can ping around and move, and you are more susceptible on turnover, but you kind of back yourself in. So there's a balancing act between defense and offense, but yeah, you can't throw everything out the window.
The game is different this year as well.
Yeah. There's a lot more
So
emphasis on
different
offense,
last
hey?
year. Yeah,
What's the most
it's
different,
good.
Drapey? The biggest change?
Yeah, it is quicker. Obviously, a bit less stoppages. The centre bounce is a massive one. Even looking
Yeah.
at games last year, it just looks so weird now how the ball used to bounce so high, and it's just so different. So they're just going to keep trying to get the game quicker and quicker.
The jumping from centre bounce has changed so much for CBA stoppages and how quickly teams can get out the front and whatnot, because if you win a ruck tap from jumping over the top zone, you get complete first use on it. It completely opens the stoppage up. Whereas last year, if you win a ruck tap from centre bounce and you're both kind of wrestling there, it's less of a kind of clearance.
It looks so much better. For a fan, footy, we're going to get Dilzer on in the next few days, I'm told. So confirm we're getting to Dilzer. We just have to lock it in. No, I've got it in writing.
That's good.
But props to Dilzer and Greg Swan. The game's looking really good. I'm hoping we're not cooking the players, because it looks really hard to play at the moment. You've got to cover so much ground.
Yeah. It's a lot quicker, and you just don't get as much time at stoppage to kind of take a quick breath and get going. But that's probably why the game's opened up as well. I mean, half the time, if I'm involved in a contest up the wing and it goes to ball up, I actually don't have time to get back deepest on the field with my forward, and we're still running back when the ball goes up. So it's way quicker in that sense. I think there's more time in play as well as the ball moving quicker as well.
Okay, feedback, Benny. Thank you.
Let's fly through these, Drapesy. We're going to let you go, and there's a few questions here for you, so I'll be quick. We had Smitty_101 said, what about Richmond's 217 centimetre Cat B rookie Patrick Carr? We might need to get him on.
Kari.
That's big. That's a big boy. I think maybe he needs a bit of coaching from a state league. He hasn't played at my level just yet, so he can start with me.
He's 20 centimetres taller
Premium
than you.
Oz kick.
21 centimetres taller than you.
Yeah, that's okay, but I've played at the level.
That's tallest ever.
He hasn't got two JJ Liston votes just yet, so he can start with me, former Richmond Reserves player, and then he can move up to Benny Gale or someone.
If he becomes a player, he will be absolutely unstoppable in a ruck contest.
big.
Imagine the reach as well.
He might be a giraffe, but he might be good.
I sent this to Nick Bryan and said, "Holy shit, we've got an AFL Wemby."
Yeah.
And he said,
That's good.
R.I.P. me on Dreamtime. So yeah, he could be cooked.
Drapey, Nick Davo asked the great man about all the pastries he's been eating at Darvella in Bulimba.
Oh.
Been sneaking a few, have you?
Yeah, I think this is, they bring it out to training sometimes. It's quite nice.
Lovely pastry.
Pastries at training.
Cam Rayner did a collab with them, and it was like a chocolate-coated croissant with like caramel in the middle. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a secret down at
The line.
More pastries.
Sam Griffiths 66 asked, Drapesy, how's the donk hanging?
How is the donk hanging? Pretty unimpressive for
Sometimes
my
maybe good.
size.
sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah. It's a functional medium-sized donk.
Yes. Oh, that's very good. There's a lot of questions, but honestly, the majority of the rest of them ask, do you miss us, as in us boys here?
Yeah, we miss you, JP.
Yeah, I definitely do miss my boys. We play in Melbourne a bit later in the year, so I reckon I might try and tee something
Get
up
him
to
on.
get in the studio so I can really get a part of it, smell a bit of Butsy's musk, and
A bit musky.
give Chom a few side eyes across the table when Butsy's talking absolute shite. So, yeah, I do miss you boys, but it's been real fun tonight.
Nah, good to have you back, Drapesy.
You've been
Drapey.
great, mate.
Are we there?
I think we're there.
On your Drapey. Good luck in the Q clash. There might be a bit of knuckle. Are you ready? I'm thinking there could be knuckle.
I think there would be, and I think we need a bit of knuckles. So I think it should be good.
Go well, mate.
Who am I knuckling?
Who are we knuckling? Petrarca. Start at the top.
Am I saying
Noah.
anything to him? Or?
Ando. Right, it's knuckle. You knuckle the head of the snake off, and then the rest of the snake dies. Put that on a t-shirt. Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Thanks, boys.
On your Drapey
Bye,
legend.
Drapey.
Have we got time to sing
Love
yet?
ya.
Oh, we can sing, yeah.
I want to sing Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. Oh, nice. Got an acoustic version.
Having a strum.
Here we go. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. You sound very good. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time when she's gone.
High test version.
I wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away.
Knuckle, 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 have a strum, don't choke the head.
And I know.
Baby, I need some time alone.
Very good.